So for question 3, it's about the factorization question. So I can factorize out the negative 2 from the 2q minus 6p, and it becomes 3p minus q. Later on, I can factorize out the 3p minus q again. So let's see method 1. So 3p minus q, 4p plus 5q, and then minus 2q, and I get the 3p minus q here. You can see I can factorize it again. So 3p minus q and 3p minus q. So at the front, I get the 4p plus 5q, and then I have to minus 2q. Therefore, the answer will be 3p minus q, and also the 4p plus 3q. Therefore, D is the correct answer. So this is the method 1. But how about method 2? Do I need to really factorize it for 2 times? Probably not. So for factorization, we can think it backward to become expand. Okay, so for the method 2, here, I will use expand. So by looking at the q square first, so how can I get q square? It's the minus q times the 5q, and also the q times the 2q. Therefore, for the coefficient of q square, I will get minus 1 times 5 plus 1 times 2. Therefore, I get a negative 3. So which answer gets a coefficient of q squared to be minus 3? So A is not correct, because when I multiply the q here, I will get plus 2, okay, plus 2q squared. So A is not correct. How about B? Yes, I get the minus q times 3q, I get minus 3q squared. So I put a tick on B first. So how about C? I get a plus 3q squared. So C is not correct. And D, I get a minus q times 3q, I get minus 3q squared. So D, I put a tick. So now the answer may be B and dot. So how can I distinguish them? So another one, I will look at the coefficient of p squared. So for the coefficient of p squared, I will get 3p times 4p, and I will get the 12p squared. So which answer can I have? Will be, so looking at B will be 6p squared. So it's not the correct one. But looking at the D, I get 3p times 4p, which means that I get 12p squared. Therefore, D is the correct answer. So actually, during your exam, you don't need to write down these stuff. By using your hand or maybe your brain to think about what is the coefficient of the q squared and p squared, then you can choose the answer.